How about now? There we go. Every time. That stupid freaking microphone. How you going, everyone? How is everybody today? I don't feel prepared for this stream, but you know, sometimes we just do a random off-the-cuff stream and we just make it happen. Let me tell Twitter that we're here. Am I still muted? You can hear me now? Yeah? Thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. Cool. Okay, I think we're good. It does that because I opened up Adobe Audition to record my audio separately throughout the stream so that then I can later on edit together a YouTube video of it, because we can play some music in the background. Hold up, let's get that going. Okay, you should be hearing some music now. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let me know if the levels need tweaking or whatever of that. Maybe I'll just bring it down a little bit. I do want you to hear the music. Like, we want to have some chill vibes while we're working along today. But yeah, I've still got my birthday shit happening in the background. It's my birthday on Monday. Well, just ignore that as we work on some stuff today. I'm just getting, yeah, hold please while I set myself up and make sure I know like what I'm working on, have all the right things open and the right things closed as I prepare to share my whole screen, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna do a tweet as well. Remind Twitter people that we are getting started. Hey Team Captain, how you doing today? Always nice to see you here. Aaliyah, Scooter Boy, thank you for liking my sweet gallery wall. And Flufflepuff, hi. Do you love that I just waved at you? I mean, you can't see me, I just can't see you if you wave back. Okay, let me tweet. Website. Tell me in the chat what you're all gonna work on today. Or are you just like not working today and just hanging out for the fun of it? Okay. I have put about 5 links to my Twitch channel out in the past 3 minutes, so surely. Hey, Liz on Face, thanks for subscribing with Prime. Really appreciate that. That was exciting to come back to the chat and see. Okay, let me set up my... I'm gonna put my laptop in front of me here so that I can see the chat while I share my screen. Oh. I really need to get some sort of dual monitor setup going so that all this is tidier, but hey. Working on JS, Node.js, React.js, nothing else. That sounds like enough. Might play some video games later, I love it, cool. We're gonna have a design jam session at ConvertKit later on today, so I'm really excited for that. But I've got a couple of hours before then where I really wanna make progress on this design project. So let me just close down all my shit, open up all the right shit, and we'll get that going. How's the sound levels going for you? Is the music too loud? Is it okay? Tell me. But for now, I'll just minimize OBS. Oh, hey, Stephanie, you found me in the recommended list? That's cool. The weather in Valencia today is not sunny at all, disappointingly. It is, yeah, it is very, very grey today, unfortunately. So, missing the sunshine a little bit. Papa Guns with a sweet, broken heart. Going there. Love it. Okay. We still going good? Yeah. Alright. I think I'm ready to switch over and bring this up. Why did I don't know. I just like clicked live because I wanted to go live at a certain time and I did not prepare my screen in advance. Oh, fuck. Well, hang on. Closed down Chrome, which turned off our music. My bad. Let me open that up again. Ooh, awkward silence. We don't like that, do we? Okay, here it comes again. There's the music. Let me not close that tab this time. One day I'll figure out the streaming thing and get it all right the first time. Not today, though. Working on designing gaming? Cool. And thank you, Julia. It was my birthday on Monday. Okay, here we go. Ready to... Let's see if this works. Boom! Okay, we're gonna minimize this so you're not seeing sort of inception there. All right. So this is a website that I'm designing for Creator Sessions. Creator Sessions is a project that we run at ConvertKit, and it's like a bi-weekly series. Every 2 weeks we bring on musicians, we bring on filmmakers and artists to share the behind the scenes of their process, to share their art. The musicians sing songs, obviously, the filmmakers and photographers tell stories behind their work. It's super creative and cool. And I worked on the rebrand recently. I can't remember if I streamed any of this. I might have, don't remember. Maybe I didn't. I think I thought about it, but I wasn't feeling confident enough yet. But yeah, this is the brand for it, is this cool, like, stacked typeface with this swooshy chalk line. And these are my wireframes for the website. It's gonna be pretty basic, pretty simple. We just need a hub for it online. It needs its own home. place to go that is creator sessions that we can send people, because right now it sort of just exists as a YouTube playlist. So yeah, we obviously want more than that. Each episode will have its own page. On the home page, I'm thinking of splitting it up into categories. So the music, the film photography ones, the art and design ones. Every page, of course, we also want to give a bit of a pitch for ConvertKit, because you know, we are a company, and at the end of the day, we would love for all artists and creators to be using our product, and so that will be happening at the end there. Do you love my wireframe? My very quick wireframe? Footer of some sort. You know. Yeah, there's also going to be obviously all of the episodes, and I'll have some sort of filtering system. What else? Oh, and there'll be a schedule as well. I really want people to be able to know when new episodes are coming up, know who's coming up, so that they can join them and be there live for them, is the goal. Yeah. Cool. Anyone else have any questions about it before we just go ahead and get started? Just making sure I have Slack open on my laptop as well, in case anyone on my team needs me while I'm doing this. But yeah, this font, I love it too. It's called Barlow, and we tried a bunch for this, and I really liked this one and settled on it because it's got like these nice rounded corners that are like, ooh, so good. Like, it's a, I don't know, I think without that, before we had a font that had, you know, hard edged corners, edges, terminals, whatever you want to call it, to it. And yeah, this felt a lot nicer to me and a lot smoother, and it just added a little bit of softness to what is a very strong font. And I felt that fit nicely with the chalk line. So yeah, that is the font. For wireframes, they're really nice looking. Oh, thank you. I mean, yeah, I guess I wouldn't normally share a wireframe like this with the team, because I feel like it's too in between that line of like looking designed and not. I usually like to go much plainer, but I just couldn't help myself in some places here. I just wanted to, I don't know, like I needed to check that this idea would work, for example, of having the overlap. How did you come about the stacked type like that on the hero? So the branding was a collaboration between me and Holly Arnett, who does a lot of graphic design work for ConvertKit. Let me show you the animation in case you haven't seen that. I have to bring up my, oops. I put it on my Dribble the other day. Side note, follow me on Dribble. My username is Charlie Prangley, same as pretty much everywhere else apart from YouTube. So yeah, this is the brand. So it does this like swooping in thing and then shrinks down to show the artist's name. And I animated this myself, which I was very proud of. I did it as like a test animation, thinking that I would do a mock-up and then we could hire a professional to do the final version. But we looked at this and we were like, meh, you know what? This seems pretty good. Let's just go ahead and use it. And so we did. Yeah, but we wanted something super dynamic, and that's, yeah, how we ended up with this as our brand. Yeah, let's get into working on the design a little bit. I'm sort of going to be fleshing out these wireframes today. Yeah, and you're going to work alongside me, I suppose. I might talk a bit, I might talk not a lot. I don't know, you can let me know if you want me to shut up so you can focus or whatever. Geez, I don't even know where to start. Where do I want to start with this? I think I want to start by bringing in some like thumbnail images, just so I'm starting to see the real content. On the YouTube channel itself, let me go to it and just show you what. Yeah, these are the thumbnails we do for the videos, so they've got like the Creator Sessions brand on them. I think that's going to look stupid on the website if we just have the Creator Sessions brand on every single thumbnail. And so I want us to use the, like, can I go along? Where's our Lynn and Stella episode? Oops. Where's she at? How long ago was she? Yeah, see, this image here of Lynn and Stella, if I zoom in, they're like, doop, up by the microphone. That's what I've used here. I want us to use just the still itself on the website. I think that'd be cool. Anyway, yeah. Like I said, also, please let me know if the music's too loud, too quiet, whatever. let's get going. This is a lot of thumbnail images that I have here. Now I can't remember which one I used for each thing. Also, like, it's annoying to have to drag something into Figma from a different window, so we'll just do this for now. Will I be developing the site in Webflow later down the line? I sure will, Furkan, so that will be future streams. This is something that I want to get completely finished within the next 6 weeks, this site. I have so much on at work, but this is gonna kind of be a side project within my work projects, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna make it happen. I can press Command-Shift-K. What do you mean? Oh yeah, but then I gotta go to the image within there and I already have it open in here. Do you see my problem? I'm an idiot, that's my problem. Let's bring in Ingrid. That's right, yeah, this one. That's the thing with doing a design stream like this, is you really reveal all of your inability to do things well. We need some more of our photographer people. Let's just go with this for now. We'll reuse some thumbnails. Yeah, the Webflow stream will be good. I do want to save a copy of these wireframes, so we'll do my thing where we just drag ourselves down and start afresh. And I tend to design the desktop version just because I like working with the more space, and Webflow is desktop first anyway, but as you can see here, I've thought about what will happen for each wireframe on mobile. Yeah. Ooh, tell us about the site that you're building on Webflow. What's the site for and how's it going? Portfolio/blog. Nice. I have still not made a portfolio for myself. It's been how long now? I want to bring up, where is the industry page? Oof. The sunshine is about to come through and ooh, Checkray, thanks for subscribing with Prime. I really, really appreciate that. That's exciting. So this is a thing that I did on our main site as a little like block for creative sessions. This was before we rebranded. I had the name and the play button beneath the image because that's the thing. I think I'm gonna have to develop some sort of like play button and artist name combination will be a pattern that I need to design. Yeah. Yep, we probably will for Khan. Although the problem with the YouTube Webflow Zapier whole thing is it doesn't go live automatically. I have this problem on my own side where it fetches a video link, but Webflow doesn't see it as a video link until you go in and like resave it. So that kind of sucks and means it can't be fully automated. But I mean, I'm using a different thumbnail anyway, so it's going to be slightly not automated anyway. Let's just make this yellow. Oh yeah, let me show you a little bit more of, wait, where did I save it? Yeah, here. The brand for Creator Sessions. So it's got these sort of super earthy, this is our brand yellow at ConvertKit, but we've paired it with this super dark, foresty, sort of green, really dark, I don't even know what you call this color. It's not black, but it's nearly black, like a greeny navy-ish black. And then creams instead of white is the plan. Yeah, and this is the fonts for people who are asking before. This is a Google font. This is a Google font. This one is a custom one that I got from Creative Market. "30 minutes before a job interview." Ooh! Congratulations on the job interview, Julia, and I hope it goes well. If we're still going when you finish, you should come back and tell us how it went. I thought I bought more. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Where is... Here's to look at some other of the like things in the system. These are the thumbnail images, and then these are the social media graphics. Wow. That sunshine's really annoying me. 1 second, I'm gonna close that blind a little bit. There we go. That's better. Hey Rick, there's no such thing as late to one of these streams. we're just hanging out working. Today I'm working on the design of the Creator Sessions website. This is the wireframes that I was showing people before, and we're sort of just getting on to the design phase of it. Yeah. It's morning for you, but assume it's late afternoon for me. Yes, that is correct. It is, I mean, sorry, not late afternoon. Afternoon. It's 3:30 for me at the moment. So you can see here, for the social images, we have this sort of diagonal thing going on, and that's what I'm planning on doing something with for here, where I want to have like a little promo of the next episode coming. Let's just bring this in so that we can... Oops. How about we close down the files we're not using right now? I promise I know how to operate a computer, everyone. Promise. You can always tell someone's not like a native Figma user when they use masks like this for photos. I love you, Holly. God damn it, how did I just leave that? Oh no, it's fine. about this play button thing. Like maybe it needs to be more of a... Retro Google fonts? Ooh, good question for Khan. Nothing comes to mind, but I'm sure that there are. I'm sure that they do exist. I don't know though. I don't think I've looked for one, to be honest. Maybe we want to do more of like an outline thing for this play button. Hey Luke, first time joining one of these streams, huh? I'm glad that you could make it. Yeah, it's fun to just, you know, have company while you work. Okay, now one thing I'm thinking about as I'm laying this out is that this yellow is, when you put white text on top, it's not accessible. So let's not do that. We might have to do a cream instead, possibly? I don't know. And what if this then used... Well, first of all, that should be... Hey, Derek. Was I saying hello or was I reading your username? You'll never know. I think I really like on the social media how the play button is, yeah, it's a lot smaller. What if we took that approach? Hey Kevin, thanks for joining us. I don't know what I want to do with this. I definitely know I want some sort of component that's going to work well like this though, because for these ones here, I want to be able to have the names somewhere as well. Let's round these corners slightly. I think that'll look nice. I think that'll be my approach to all square things with this brand because the text has the slightly rounded corner. So I think we'll go with that. Ooh, I know. What if this was more like a pill-shaped thing? How's Friday treated me so far? Well, I had a dentist appointment today. Wasn't super fun. It was quite stressful because I live in Spain and don't speak Spanish all that well. But I survived. We managed to communicate somehow. So that's good, I guess. Yeah. I need to get my wisdom teeth taken out, so that's less fun. Hey, Erasmus. Do I ever ignore accessibility, or do I treat it as a given constraint for design? I definitely wouldn't say I ignore it, but it's definitely not front of mind a lot of the time. I don't know, like, try and pick it. For me, I think accessibility happens when you're picking out the colors, and that most of it is honestly in the build and in the way the site is constructed. I think that it's really easy to just, I don't know, people seem to only talk about colors when they're talking about accessibility, and it's so much more than that. And like, it's actually, I don't know, I just think colors is one of the least important parts. You know, as long as you're not doing things like making it super light. I don't know how to accurately explain what I mean by this. Maybe we want to bring in some more contrasting fonts here. Spain, why did I choose to live here, and what city? I live in Valencia, and I chose to live here because it's a beautiful city, and the weather is nice most of the time, and it is much cheaper than London, where I lived previously. Oh, you're planning on moving to Valencia, Luke? Okay, well, great, because can we be friends? And yeah, we can deal with those difficult things together. I don't know, you learn over time, and you, I don't know, pick up on small phrases here and there. Duolingo and Spanish dictionary at hand at all times in the first year. Yeah, I can also recommend you a really good Spanish school here in Valencia. I'm doing private lessons at the moment, and it's going really well. Portugal, Sweden, France, Germany. Look at us. Peru. Okay, so Bangladesh. We're not just Europe. Love it. Canada. That's exciting. Look at us. This remote group hanging out together. Don't love this, but I know it needs something. Well, this we want to round the corners of slightly too. UK, Switzerland, amazing. That's interesting. Let's try. What stands out more, the yellow or the cream? I don't know. I think I am going to want some sort of differentiation, that's the way you say that, right? Between the play button and the name, like this is all blending together a little bit too much, I don't know. I'm just going to group these. Maybe the cream one will stand out more if I change this thing beneath it. Yeah, there we go. Now the green one's standing out more, right? I'm just gonna leave these both floating around for now though. This playlist is an Epidemic Sound playlist, I'm afraid, so I can't really like share it with you. It's just this playlist with like royalty-free music that I can't get in trouble for playing on Twitch. Remember to hydrate, folks. And this font, La Rosa, is one that's only in caps. So yeah, we get a lot of caps going on. And I need to figure out my system for like, yeah, headings and things. Like, do I do this font here or do I do Barlow? Oh fuck, what happened there? This will probably just be an image, honestly, in Webflow. I don't know though. Like, it'd be cool to have it animate in. Maybe we might need to learn how to do some sort of Lottie files thing for that. I don't know. I will be the one building it on Webflow as well. So that's why I probably won't, like, I'll do the design and then I'll move on pretty quickly. I won't probably lay out more than this on mobile, the design. I'll just get into Webflow and, you know, with this as my rough guide, see how we go from there. Yeah. Okay, what else would we... Okay, so this we need a... This is using a different font that needs to be changed. See how this font, like I was talking before, this font is like super condensed, which I really like, but the edges are super sharp. And on Barlow, which is the font used for this, they have this nice, subtle rounded corner, which I really, really like. And we're trying to give it quite the, like, you know, concert feel with things like saying RSVP. Did not hear the answer. Yes, yes, I will be building our Webflow as well. That is the answer to your question. Soy capaz de hablar en español, pero no soy muy bueno. I don't know if that made sense. Does this need to be slightly... How do you know when you're done? When I feel happy with it, and when like any stakeholders are happy with it as well. So for this, the main stakeholder is Haley, who is the person who created Creator Sessions. She's one of the people on my team, and we'll be partnering to get this website done. Something about this isn't feeling right. What is wrong with it? Maybe it's too big. Tim! I am Tim Chung is here. How you doing, pal? Haven't seen you for ages. No, definitely the cream is still better, I think. Just had to check, you know. What if we did try this as filled in, though? Ooh, not a fan of that. Nope. I'm gonna put it over here so that I remind myself I did try it and didn't like it. Okay, so how would I attach these things? Let's keep going on this a little bit more. You can see the slightly chaotic way in which I work when I come to like doing this filling out phase. I just want to like capture ideas while I have them, really, and just try things out. We don't have any good font styles set up yet, so that's definitely going to be a thing I need to do. This might need to be a little bit bigger. Yeah, we love the beats. Good. Wow. How did I end up with 19.08 as my font size? That's less than ideal, is it? This is something that I really like to test. If this said add to calendar, would that be better? I don't know. Do we want a subtle drop shadow on this thing? Ooh, yeah, we like a subtle drop shadow. Maybe it's not important that you know this is the latest session. I don't know. Nah, this needs something. Like, it's not... This doesn't feel active and, like, cool enough or something. I don't know. I quite like this, though. Ooh, okay, what if this was not inside? Okay. How do we feel about that compared to this? I don't know. And like, maybe if it was sitting down here. Not sold on this, but I feel like I'm liking this better than this one. Like, this has too much going on somehow. I don't know. I think this is a little bit cleaner. Let's stick with that for now, and we'll see how this idea works down here. So to do that, oh, should I try? I never usually make components as I go and like do the whole auto layout thing, but let's try it. Okay, how do I make this work? Center, please. Okay. Then what if I change this name? Okay, good. That's gonna work. That was easier than I thought. By the way, I'm using Figma, in case anyone didn't realize. Cleaner, but could look a little like a bullet point. Yes, Lennon Stellar is the name of the person in the video. We could go back to, what if I had this and then put, I don't know. It would also be fun if this was like a thing that when you hover on it, it moved and started playing some of the videos, sort of like how YouTube does. I don't know. Let's make this a component. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we started using this new, I'm getting a phone call right now. We started using this new tool recently, and I got on a demo call with them, and Zoom wasn't working, Google Hangouts wasn't working, whatever, and I gave them my phone number. Major regret, because now they call me all the time, like thinking that's the best way to get a hold of me, and I'm like they called me last Friday when I was on my day off. So I was like, dang, this sucks, because now you've got me thinking about work because I'm seeing your phone number on my screen. I really need to just be like, hey, please don't call me. What if this was also... Could it be better darker? Nah. Maybe? I feel like that kombucha girl. I feel feel like everyone is obsessed with rounded edges and contours. Who are these guys again? Colony House, I'm pretty sure. Let me just confirm that. Yeah. I do not know how to spell Devon's last name. Or Ingrid's. Then do we go bottom right for these ones too? I don't know. Maybe these ones need to be more like a card with the name underneath, potentially. I might try that in this next layer down. What if... Are you all impressed with my beautifully named layers? Slash not named at all? There's too much going on around here. Like, maybe this does need to hang out in the middle. Then I put something else there. I don't know. We'll come back to that. Just trying something. See you soon, Papa Gons. I'm just gonna call you Mike. Yes, well, Lee's on face. How would you feel if I told you that I literally never go back in and name my layers, though? Just gotta be honest. Maybe we need more, I don't know, like, does there need to be more information about the band? Colony House one. Just an idea. Group 339 gang. Yes, I love it. Have I documented my streaming setup anywhere? I have not. No. I need to do that. I need to like make a page on my website with all of the equipment that I use for everything, because it is something that people often ask about. Is there something in particular you want to know right now that I can answer for you while we're working? Or, third idea, what if with this idea, like maybe you'd only see the bottom of it once they were in the middle? I don't know. But you'd see the play button on each one. Okay, and then this one, my idea is to make use of the gradient thing that we have going on as part of this design system. Mostly curious about the background music setup. Yeah, so, what software did I use? I think it was called iShow Audio, and it was a thing that I had to like install on my computer to end up with a way to play, like see if I come up here, you can see streaming is one of my audio output options. Yeah. And so that then it collects the desktop audio as well as my microphone. Yeah, search for I show you audio, something like that, and see what you can find. But yeah, I'll document that as well when I eventually do that streaming page. And yeah, Tim, you're right, it does. How I have my Google Drive set up. So I use which plugin is it? This one, Google Drive file stream, and just have it in my Finder, which is useful because it means that I can put stuff in there, the other designers can put stuff in there. Don't love Google Drive, but it's what we already had as a company. I use Dropbox for my own personal stuff. Yeah. It seems to be going okay after having gotten it set up. God damn it, where is that play button? I think I like this better than this, like with this hard split happening here. Let's see if I can spell Ingrid's name right. Yep. I think. Can I pull a line about her? There we go, that would be a good line. Her photo is not ideal because the play button covers her face, so I think we'll have to, yeah, be aware of that too. What are my usual working hours? Depends on what meetings I have that day, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, so like Thursday, yesterday, I had a meeting till like 8 o'clock, and so I didn't start my day till quite a lot later. Today I started working around 9, but then I took an hour out to go to my dentist appointment, and I think I'll be going until about, my last meeting ends about 7:15, so probably about 7:30. And you know, there was time in there for lunch or whatever. I don't have super structured like work time, not work time, which is a bit of a problem, honestly, a lot of the time, you know, for switching off and all of that. What about you? What are your usual working hours? Kime, are you asking if I can share a link, or are you saying that you have a blog post to share? Because please go ahead and share it. I don't know if Twitch stops you from sharing links, or if there's a way I can allow you to share it. I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. There we go. Streamlabs is good. That is probably the article that I used. Did they talk about I show you audio in that, or something else? I don't know. I used to have a thing set up using Streamlabs, so to have like a cool little alert thing when someone new subscribed or followed, but unfortunately, like when I upgraded my computer to the latest, whatever the latest operating system is called, it like totally crashed OBS, and I had to reset up everything in my OBS from scratch. Okay, what can we pull from Devon? I don't know. I would need to get a line written about him, I think. We'll just leave that for now. Okay, so these are our 3 options we have so far. This is a definite no. This feels like a no as well. Like, I like that this says a bit more information about them. This is probably the winner for now. I don't know. Let's try... I'm gonna move these over so that I can... Actually, you know what? We're gonna start a new line. How I cope with a varied routine? Sometimes not well. But mostly I just I like to think of work not as like a separate part of my day. It's sort of like it just, you know, it is part of my day. And so mostly it's absolutely fine. And I like the flexibility to do what I need to when I need to, you know. think we need to bring in some other images here just so I can get a better idea of what it will look like, but we're probably going to keep... I can't be bothered to change the text right now. Where's Amy? We only actually have 2 types of content right now, so I'm going to take that out. So here, what I was thinking of doing is bringing in like a quote from a session as a bit of a page break, as adding interest. So here is a quote, like I laid this one out for the set actually. This is hanging on the wall in the set that we filmed the intro for creative sessions. What if we, okay, let me, because you can't do glyphs in Figma, which is super annoying. Well, not that I know of. I couldn't find a way to get these font glyphs in there. I also like Lee's on Face to go back to talking about schedule. Because I obviously have my own business as well as my full-time job. I spend time in the morning on my own stuff too. So usually I will write in the morning. That's usually when I get my writing done or sort through my emails and, you know, anything like that that needs to happen. Yes, I am still sticking to it. I had that one day that I missed, but I've been back on since then. Actually, I haven't written a day yet. I'm going to write that in my diary right now before I forget. Why did I just say diary when I meant bullet journal? I don't know. Are you tracking with what I'm thinking of doing here? And then what I want to do is sort of have like, well, first of all, why don't you like accept that you're part of this? Please, yeah, be part of it. Thank you. Look, I'm going to name this layer just for all the layer namers out there. LA Abdal's podcast. Oh wow, starting his book from scratch again. That's so interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely finding that the book focus thing, because right now I'm writing this book that's about marketing design, right? And it's more of a technical book. But there's another book that I want to write one day that I have been sort of working on here and there, but it's like less active at the moment. That's more like a guide to life as a designer. That's probably the book you might have heard me talk about most, I guess. And so, yeah, as I'm writing, I'm like, if I slip into something that's a little bit too self-helpy, I'm like, no, that's not what this book is. We can save that sort of stuff for the next book. We want to get like more technical and more instructional, I guess, in this first book. Quick glance at the status of this project. You're looking at it, man. Like, I just started. We can go back to the wireframes if you want a quick sec. Like, these are the wireframes, the plan that I did, that I walked through at the beginning of the stream. And right now I'm just sort of working on filling them in. Something I didn't show though was like, here was some earlier layouts of me trying some things. before settling on this main idea. But yeah, that's what we're doing, is we're going through and sort of properly designing this. It's really fun working in dark mode, like dark mode type of design, because I so often, you know, I'm working on a white or grey, like light background. Yeah, Lee's on Face. When are you? Do you work for like a US company, remote like I do? Because I find the same thing, that my team don't normally come online until my afternoon, and so it's great for being able to get things done. I wonder, where is that moment in Drew Holcomb's? Like, it would be cool to have the image behind, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. Let's continue laying out what this idea was, though. Because this was a moment where like Drew's like holding his hand up to his face and explaining like that was the advice he was given by someone. Oops, no, you don't want to go in there. Wonder if I could quickly skim through and find it. Like if it's... Oh, no, it's going to be too hard to... Oh, was that it? He's got his hand up. I don't know. Not important right now. Let's just put in a random image. We'll just, in fact, take this screenshot right here. Which is not flattering. Sorry, Drew. The playlist in the background is an Epidemic Sound playlist, so I can't link to it, I'm afraid. That's like a royalty-free music service. What does my partner do? He is a software engineer. All right, most of your clients are in the UK, but they start later. Nice. I feel like this needs some quote marks, right? I wonder if I could bring in this idea for my issue that I was having with Len and Stella as well. Like, what if this had the gradient thing at the bottom? Do I get headhunted a lot? Probably not as much as people might think. There's been a couple of times, but I'm also pretty vocal about liking my job. So yeah, I don't know. And most of the roles I've been headhunted for in the past are like designer advocate roles, which like might be a thing I want to do one day. But for now, I really want to still be designing and like working on projects and solving problems. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever told anyone that before, so you know, you never know what's going to come out on a stream. I'm pretty sure she is also Grammy nominated, but I'm I don't know if it's 3 times, but we're just going to put that in there. Great spelling. Hi, Lotta from Italy. How's Italy doing these days? This was just an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work. Nah, I don't like that up the top there. And that's really obnoxious. What if we brought the play button back in? What are my working hours? We were just talking about this. I would say like 10 till 7 would be normal for me. Not like, you know, there's breaks in there and there's lunch and, you know, stuff like that. But that's probably how my workday ranges. Sometimes till 7:30 or 8 on the worst days. I don't know. It's an interesting idea though. It's almost like this stands out more, which we don't want to have happen. Coming back to this. Going to be playing Moonlighter this weekend. I probably will, you know. It's pretty fun. I beat the forest dungeon and I wasn't streaming it. Which was like kind of disappointing. So I was like, dang it, I just did something cool and nobody saw it. So yeah, I probably will. Julia, that sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that. What? That's poor form from the company that you're interviewing with. Whenever a situation like that happens, and like, of course you're disappointed, but also that's kind of a red flag, right? Well, maybe not. I mean, you never know what's going on in people's lives. We can give them a chance. But, you know, still, now you're going to be just a little more wary of this company, right? I'm glad you came back. What about something like this? I want to keep this to compare it. This is why I can't like design in the browser, because I really want to be able to see like boop, boop, just go do it, and decide which one I like best. Have you ever had days when you're in an unproductive slump? If so, what methods have you used to get out of it? First of all, going for a walk. Yeah, huge one for me. Getting outside, getting out of my own head. I can get in my head really easily, like way too easily. What else? What else do I do to get out of it? Good tunes. So there's been days in the past where I've like wanted to stream a design project because I don't know, like sitting chatting to you all, as I do this, is helping me stay pretty productive right now, honestly. Like, I haven't checked Twitter once since I started this stream. But there's days that I just like, I need my music to keep me going. Like my pop punk, my K-pop, whatever it is that I'm feeling in the moment, that's what can help like amp me up, you know? But also there's days when it just doesn't happen, and you kind of got to be okay with that as well, you know? So if design isn't happening for me that day, I might shift track and do some more like admin type tasks instead. Yeah. And also like not push it too hard. Like if it's near the end of the day and I don't know, if it's like 6 o'clock and I still don't feel like I've got what I needed to done for the day and that it doesn't feel like it's going to happen, then I'll just be like, I'll try again tomorrow. I like this best, I think. But I want something like this that can work for here. So let's try. Well, also I think this needs a gradient. I would love to know your methods for getting through an unproductive slump. What do you do when that strikes? I kind of like this because it's giving some sort of similar vibes here. Ooh, that's what it needs. It needs some fucking chalk, doesn't it? What can I bring in? Yeah, imposter syndrome as well. That's always hard to deal with. Someone the other day, I said something about imposter syndrome and they were like, you get imposter syndrome? And I was like, yeah, because I'm a human. I definitely still get imposter syndrome. Ooh, I quite like that. That's doing it for me. Okay, let's see. Because this is my idea, is to like highlight a session in this way. Oh, boo, I'm sorry to hear that. That your usual trick isn't working. That's the worst, when there's like, you know, something that usually works and it doesn't. I feel ya. Maybe this needs to have the outline play button thing happening. That's so awesome to hear, Skeed Walker, that you've been streaming and it's been helping you stay productive. Love it. Julia, I agree. Second chances are always good to give, especially when you don't know the reason why they missed the meeting. It's like, but if their excuse isn't very good, then we worry. So maybe we don't worry right now. We wait till we know more. Should this be italic? Yeah. So imagine this being like an image of Drew going like that. What was Amy's quote? I don't want to open up in like our work Basecamp on while I'm sharing my screen. Because we did pull a few quotes from people to make designs of. Where is it? Aha, I found it. So we need to do another like type layout for this. Maybe we won't do that right now, but this is the quote. I love how you can copy and paste across devices on Apple products. This quote is going to make a lot more sense when you see the photo of him doing that, I'm pretty sure. But I do like it. I think this needs something. Like, this doesn't feel like a title enough. Does it need some sort of chalk accompaniment? And I can, do a different chalk line, obviously. Yeah, maybe that's what it needs. Ooh, we could use the ones... So I have like a different line for each type of creator. That could be cool. I think I need to do it again so it can be a bit thicker. There we go. Yep, that I like. Hello over there in Nepal. Corey, it's not my birthday anymore, you know that. But, I mean, we still got balloons. Because why not? Erica, that's Eek Price. You're Erica, right? If I'm remembering correctly. Mayuko is a friend of mine who does Muko's Cafe, which is like a co-working stream. And she's great as well. Hello Mayuko, I believe is her Twitch channel. Yeah, she's fantastic. She's a developer, not a designer, but I think you'd still find her streams, like, they're nice and productive to watch. I enjoy them. Have you not been able to convince your work to make the switch to Figma? Because it's interesting that Sketch's work and Figma are side projects when Figma is like the more collaborative one. So this we would do the opposite way around. I'm a big fan of this idea of like flipping things in the design as you go down. Yeah, Ben's streams have been fun lately. He started streaming recently. How do you put a picture over the text in Webflow? What do you mean a picture over the text? And also, I feel like that's hard for me to answer without knowing your design, so I don't know if I can help. Let's go find Amy. This was an amazing creator session. Would highly recommend watching this one. Why do I keep never getting to the... There we go.
Led me down.
My YouTube recommendations are outing me right now. Look at all the Among Us and that's being recommended. Why am I not surprised? Ah, right, gotcha. Yeah. Well, okay, so a picture underneath the text would be putting a background on the div. Like, use the picture as the background of the div, if that makes sense. Yes, I agree, Dick Roger, that same. That's sort of why I chose, part of the reason I chose this color scheme for this brand is because I wanted something a bit different to be working with, because that's always nice. I don't actually know the dates of these stream sessions, so we're just leaving it like that for now. I will draw some custom swirls eventually, but for now we'll just do that. I agree, Luke Jordan, like, yeah. Design industry is freaking tough at the moment. Yeah. And you're not the only one struggling. I have people messaging me all the time, like, needing help with this sort of stuff. Ooh, I'm so happy. Isn't it good when an idea turns out? Like when I put this here, right? When I just did this, this was the idea that I had in mind, was like doing something like this, and I didn't mock it up in the wireframe. You've seen me bring it to life here. And I think it's worked how I want it to. I think it looks cool. I think it's like, I don't know, we can have stuff in this site that is there for the sake of being art, you know? Like, yeah, I'm excited about that. Yeah, thanks, Mike. It is coming together quite well. I'm gonna thank you all for that. I honestly feel like it's, I don't know, it's cool having you watching. This top part is still a problem for me. I think this is probably better than this one. But yeah. Okay, so far I have been using rounded buttons. But do I want to get into doing a square type of button as well? Where else would I need that? Let me think. So these are going to be more like category filters, and they might even end up being tabs. I'm not sure yet. Where else? I've got a button here and there. For this button, it might be good to not have it be a pill shape, because then it would stand out from what's in the header. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's see if we can make a square button feel like it fits in. I'm just going to add the image in here that I want to put in so that we stop looking at this big grey box. Let me go find it. What made me decide to stream on Twitch versus streaming on YouTube? Just liked it, honestly. I think it also felt a little bit scary to stream on YouTube. This is gonna sound so weird, but like, if I stream on YouTube, I know it's gonna go into the like feed of 190,000 people, who obviously aren't all on YouTube all at the same time, so it wouldn't get that many people watching, but it felt scary to stream my work to that many people. And obviously, like I'm saying, that's weird because now I'm trying to grow my Twitch channel. I would love more people to follow me on here. So yeah, it kind of doesn't make sense as a reason. And I'm stoked we've got 60 people watching right now. That feels very, very huge to me. So I don't know, it was partially like, I don't know, partially that, like it felt like a bigger deal to stream on YouTube. It felt like it was taking it too seriously. I think that's the best way I can explain it. Whereas here on Twitch, it feels like it's just a bit of fun. Like, this isn't a very focused Twitch channel. Sometimes I play a game, sometimes I do a design, sometimes I'm building in Webflow. Whereas my YouTube, I do try and keep very, you know, cohesive and useful and all that. So yeah, I don't know. Twitch feels like lower pressure, feels more fun. And I also kind of like that it's like I'm spreading out my audience around different places. Like I never want to rely on one platform too much. So yeah, there's that too, I guess. Hey, and there we go. Franjo found me from Ben Burns on his profile. Thanks to Ben for featuring me there. I think that, yeah, Twitch is just fun for streaming. Obviously it's built for it, right? More than YouTube was. What was I doing? I distracted myself. That's right, I was finding a photo. Okay, where did I put them? Ugh. Here we go. If you have not seen, I'm going to go, let me just go to the ConvertKit YouTube channel and drop you all a link to this in the chat to watch. Calvin Arsenia's, well, actually, we could just watch it together, can't we? Let me pause the playlist right now. Oh, did it just finish anyway? I think it did. Wow, what perfect timing. I'm going to play you this because it's beautiful. Are you ready? We're all going to watch something together. I don't think you can hear it very well. So that's Calvin, and he is one of the stars of so far we only have 2 in the series, these ads that we've released. He's fantastic. He's amazing. He's like going to be freaking massive. And I want to put a picture of him down the bottom of the page. Ideally one where he's working on his landing page. I know we have some. Yeah, that's a good shot. I think I liked, was it this one? This is going to allow lots of space at the side here. That one. I like that one. Can we do this? Yep, there we go. Celebrating diversity, best kind of content. Yeah, that too. He has this cover on his YouTube channel of Toxic by Britney Spears. That's just great. Oh, I forgot to get my music playing again. Let's restart that playlist. Whenever the playlist ends, I know that I've been streaming for about an hour and a half. We might want to make this darker. Something like that. Am I liking? Or is it just for Khan? I wouldn't know what to do if it was my problem. Ooh, 240p, that's not good. Yeah, okay, so what if this button was yellow and had slightly rounded corners like we've been doing? Am I streaming in 1080? I hope I am. Good question, Mike. I would say I'm not especially thinking of how we'll build it in Webflow. I think because I've been designing websites for like, I don't know, 8-10 years now. And because I know how to code as well, in the back of my mind, I'm always, I guess, thinking about how it'll be built in some way. But I don't know. Yeah, it's not top of mind, but I would say that in general, whenever I'm designing, I'm trying not to make things that will add a lot to the build time, especially with this one in particular, because I want it to be a quick build. Like, this is something I want to design, build, ship within the next 6 weeks, in the next cycle, and we can come back later and make improvements. So, you know, like I tried a bunch of different things, not a bunch laid out here, but there was a bunch in my drawings that I did, hand-drawn wireframes for this, where it was like, oh, there could be these different ways that we lay out the videos in each category. But I'm like, this is fine, this will work for now, and we'll just go with it, you know? That's the mode I'm taking here. I think that this button can coexist alongside this one. I think so anyway. We'll make this into a component and see how it goes. That was the wrong short key. There we go. Oh shoot, I didn't enable auto layout. That's what I meant to do first. There we go. Have you built a button by creating a text box, pushing shift, auto layout, and then adding... Nope, I have not, Fakan. Me and auto layout are not very good friends yet. We need to learn to coexist better. I think I wanted an icon in here too. Is that gonna complicate things? Why am I fucking scrolling when I could just go like this? Yeah, I can't add it in. Fuck, why did I do that? Okay, well, we'll do this then. And then we shall turn it off. Okay, Corey, I promise I will. Yeah, I'm fairly new to auto layout as well. I know that it's powerful, but I just I don't know it well enough for it to actually make my workflow faster at the moment. If that makes sense. I'm gonna take this out of its frame because that's annoying. That's better. I don't know if there is such a thing as using auto layout too much, is there? These, I don't know what to put in here yet. Like, probably some sort of illustration with a chalk background. But for now, we're gonna, yeah, this might be a thing we tackle on a future stream. You can get the idea of what I'm going for here though, right? It's sort of like it's a giant promo for ConvertKit. And maybe we want to put Kelvin's landing page on there too. Oh, I already have it open. Here we go. Maybe? Ooh. That was not the right tab. That's another thing that I hate that Figma does, like when you paste in it, like sometimes it's helpful to paste in the same place, but sometimes I don't want it in the same place. Yeah, I feel like maybe including a landing page could be good. This photo is fucking beautiful. I feel like I want to change the cropping a little bit. Nope, not you. Yeah, like that. Fakan, that is the type of person I always aspire to be, but I'm not. That is why, like, a big reason I don't do a lot of software tutorials. I stick with the 101s because that's all I really feel qualified to teach. Okay. Let's do something about this. Learn more. Wow, why are you so large? Ooh, what size text are you? 26, okay. So this is going to be our text link. How's all your work going, everyone? Am I distracting you too much? What if these... Well, they probably should go in the middle because I have my biggest thing in the middle. Yeah, middle makes sense. Ah, my trackpad. What happened there? Thanks, Lee's on Face. I really like that too. I'm going to redo the chalk because I want it to all sort of end up being the same thickness looking. At least, you know, this thick, but this works for now. We'll come back and refine later. I can never be a distraction. Well, challenge accepted. Footer of some sort. Should we start figuring out what has to go in this footer of some sort? Seems boring. Do I want to do that? I feel like I kind of want to move on to this page. No, okay, fine. Let's try figure out footer of some sort. Ooh, we're gonna make this a component as well, actually. You're distracting yourself. Mike, what are you working on? Share what you're working on and we can hold you accountable to it. I think you already did it before, but I've forgotten. So please tell me again. You nearly finished? Nice one, Julia. Good use of your time. Way to bounce back. That's a good way of thinking about it, Erica. And I didn't think about it like that before. Okay, so our footer, I mean, we're gonna need... Oh, fuck, I always have to do this to... Doop. I'm sure there's an easier way. I think this logo is a little bit obnoxious. Right, what would I want to link to in the footer that isn't linked in the nav? Early process of redesign for a 501c3 design org's website. Nice. That's exciting. Your first real world UX project. Awesome. Don't be nervous. You got this. Ooh. Maybe we want in the footer to lay out like, do we do a thing where we have like music, film, whatever, like all in the footer? I don't know. This is why you sort this out in the wireframe. And don't just write footer of some sort. Obviously it would have a different heading. I don't want to do that now. I want to keep up the momentum that I've been feeling. We're going to move on to this page. Okay, so let's get on to filling this in. So first of all, we'll bring in that top nav that I did. Oh, I probably should have just copied and pasted. This is when you want it to copy and paste in the same place. To start with, for this, I thought about doing a... Where is it? Oh, yeah. If you joined my streams that I did about the I'm a Creator site, we have this banner at the top that says a project by ConvertKit, learn more up the top there. For this, I thought about doing that to start with, but in the end I decided to just go with a ConvertKit nav on it. It's still feeling right, but I'm going to keep an eye on that as the project goes on. I think it's fairly obvious that this is not the site you come to learn about ConvertKit's product, you know? But yeah, clicking on it would take you back to the create a sessions homepage, and that could be a bad experience. Oh, I don't know. Need to think on that still, perhaps. Like it could end up even being just the logo mark and then maybe saying creative sessions. I don't know. Heard about the power issues. Yeah, I have heard about the power issues you've had there. Definitely we don't experience the same as you do in the States, but the power in my building like flicks on and off sometimes because it's an old building, and that can happen when you live in Europe. I have what is it called? I'm gonna go peek and look at it, see if it's got its name on it. UPS, uninterrupted power supply. I think that's what it stands for. That my computer is connected to, so that when our power sort of like flickers, it doesn't turn my iMac off and on. It sort of gives it like, I don't know, about 45 minutes-ish of power for me to save things and be able to get going again. So I really like this. Don't know if I want to change anything there. The sharing stuff I do want to figure out. Like maybe it's I think it, wait, didn't I used to have a thing in there that said share the session? Did that not? Not translate? I must have deleted it. Let's group this and turn it into a component so that it'll always update itself, because it is going to be mostly the same on every page. I might make it change out to say helps photographers or helps musicians, depending on the type of creator that this artist is, just for it to be yeah, something slightly more connected. Yeah, I agree, Furkan. It's like, that must suck, especially with the weather and stuff in Texas lately. That's terrifying. Okay, what will we do here? I think here we want it to be a smaller version of this. So like maybe... Yes, very, very good point. My UPS could not last 3 days, that's for sure. Or maybe here's where we use this pattern that I developed up here. But in white. Whoop. I think I want that heading to actually be in this style. I always do that. Trackpad problems. Or do we want it to be in sentence case? here is where I should bring in... That's better. Ooh, thoughts. Should I use this font up here instead? Maybe? I think so. Because it's sort of like acting like a, I don't know, H3 is it at the moment? Yeah, then we got some differentiation happening. I think I like that better. And I wonder if this is an H4, then being sentence case. Do we need to up the weight? I don't know. I tend to like do the design and then look for the patterns throughout, which is what you can kind of see me doing now, right? Is, you know, I did this bit, so it's like, where can I reuse it? Oh, maybe it could be reused on this page here, for example, as the trimmed down version of these. Why is my dock showing all of a sudden? Of these cards. Because I do like the yellow play button being on those cards. I do quite like that. I wonder if it does need to be, like, does it need to be a yellow play button here though? Let's just try it. Oops, that should be white. Well, cream. Nothing is going to be actually white in this design. Maybe it needs to be that. I don't know. That's a decision that needs to be made. We need a chalk line though. I'm curious if anyone here watching in on the stream right now has ever rewatched something on... No. If you've ever watched one of my videos that I upload to my main YouTube channel that's sort of like a cut down version of the stream. Because those are expensive to have edited, but I kind of like that they exist as like a shorter version for people who maybe weren't there for it live and then don't want to watch the whole like 2 hours or so back. Let me know if you want me to keep doing them. Nice to meet you too, Julia. I'm sorry that your interview didn't pan out, but I'm glad you got your project finished. And thanks for joining us. Thank you. I am turned 20... Wait. I was going to lie to you then. I turned 32 on Monday. Okay, so this clearly is not the right swirl for this scenario, but... something like that. And I think I want to do a text link to see all sessions here. I had a button in my wireframe, but we'll do a text link. Nice. Okay, so wait, Luke Jordan, you watched the like recap cut down video, and that is when you decided you wanted to join the stream more often? This needs to be larger maybe, I don't know. Something's not feeling right. Can't figure it out. Nearly time for a beer? Well, actually in about half an hour we have a design jam working with the product team, doing sort of like a little like hack day thing on some ConvertKit app stuff, so that's gonna be fun. So probably not beer. I need to have my wits about me for that. Yellow button looks more clickable. Yeah, I agree. I think we're going to do that. And I'm going to deal with myself and how I feel about breaking the pattern in a sec. And does it already have its drop shadow on it? It does. Wait, is it the correct one? Now, like, does this want to be black or white though? I think white. Will you watch this one, Erica? Because you've just been here for the live version, so... Of course, thanks for joining us, Decrocher. We need some larger line spacing here. What is up with, yeah, how do we embed stuff on Spotify? Like, what would be my options? Let's just put this in as an example. Wait, can I... Oh, I can't change that side of things? No. Because, we wanna... Like, we want creator sessions to be a thing that literally helps musicians be more successful, right? And so, and we also know that Spotify is a big focus for artists and getting streams, and that if we can show that our series led to, you know, them getting more streams, then more and more bigger and bigger musicians will want to come on it. So what if their latest album was embedded right on the page? Nice. Okay. Well, if all of you are having beers, then maybe I will too. Ooh, you would watch them unedited. Let me tell you about watching them unedited. So I have this channel. Let me switch over to it. Where... Hang on. Let me go to the actual channel itself. This is a channel where I upload all of my streams. So if you ever want to rewatch a stream, this is the place to do it, because Twitch deletes them after 14 days, but I try and capture them all here. There's like one or two I've missed, which I'm so disappointed about. I didn't download them from Twitch in time. But yeah, you can always watch all the unedited streams here, and they're like grouped. I need to add some more playlists, I think, in here. But yeah, this is where you can find all of the replays if you missed it live. Charlie Marie TV live VODs. Shall I put a link in the description in case you all want to go and subscribe? I don't know. It's up to you. But that'll be where to find them anyway, if you do want to. Sort of like just, I'm using YouTube as a backup. Okay, Let me think through the shareability here. I just love how this looks so much, especially if I can get this to animate in. I don't know. That's probably going to be like a not for this version of the site, if that makes sense. If I have Prime, the streams remain 2 months. Do they? I just use my boyfriend Mark's Prime, so maybe I should get my own. But also, I still want them to be around forever, so I'm still gonna, even if it was 2 months, I would still upload them to the YouTube channel, if that makes sense. It would be nice though to have more time to remember to save them though, that's for sure. Okay, so how do I get... Yeah, it is cool, right? Like, picking the thumbnail for the title, picking the image for the thumbnail is key, and that's something that we need to get better at. But yeah, there's lots of Prime opportunities. Yes, I do have my previous Webflow stream up there. Sure do. There also was one edit of the previous Webflow stream as well, like a 20-minute version, 25 or something, up on my main channel if you want to watch it. If you don't want to watch the whole thing. Oh, nice. Do we maybe want to do a thing where the first paragraph is larger? When we're saying things like this week, maybe we do want to have the date on it. Okay, so my challenge here is I want to make it clear, like, where you can follow the artist, but I also want to get sharing stuff in to encourage more people to share that creator session with friends, you know? And I don't want it to be confusing. What's what? Maybe this is yellow because that's the like thing we've done for quotes in other places. Noticing that all my font sizes are very large for this because I keep designing at this view, so that's something I'm gonna have to watch. Yes, I think they would be sharing a link to this page, because I would rather them watch on this page than on YouTube, I think. I mean, it'd be nice to get them to comment on the video on YouTube, but the good thing about sharing this page is it's more branded and it feels more like an experience, you know? Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking at the moment anyway. Wonder if we need to put this in a block of some sort. I haven't used this green color as much as I thought I would in this design. I probably want to bring it in some more places. Stupid email? Why are you... There we go. Come forward. What if it was something like that? don't hate it. It's definitely like a very core call to action. Yep, it's the goals with creator sessions are it's a brand activity for us. So we want to be known as a company that supports artists, that supports creators, and we want people to feel like we are a part of the creator community. So yeah, that's the goal of it, is to be like an activity that we're doing to raise profiles of artists, to give behind the scenes of artists who are already very, very popular and like don't need our help, but their fans would love to get more insights behind their songs. You know, we had Mandy Moore on recently, which was really exciting, and you know, Mandy Moore doesn't need our help to promote her album, neither does Lennon Stella. She's huge too. But yeah, if we can show the music management and stuff like that we're trying to help the artist, then we'll be able to book more and more artists as part of it. At what point in the journey do you think they would share? Would it be after they watch the video? What are your thoughts on around a sticky share button? Yeah, that's what I was thinking of originally, honestly, which is kind of like something we have on our blog. I was thinking of putting it maybe at the side. Let's just like quickly stack these so I can show you what I mean, and have it sort of follow you down the page. But I feel like sticky share stuff like this these days, you just ignore it because you're so used to seeing it. I don't know. For Khan, we try and make all of them. They all get a free ConvertKit account as part of their like doing creator sessions, and obviously we pay them as well. Some of them don't switch, some of them do switch. Yeah, but we try, and it's not like they don't have to use ConvertKit in order to be on creator sessions, if that makes sense. Something this needs to feel more special too. I wonder if this is the thing that we put in the green box. And maybe we like write out their website. I don't know what a website is, but I'm just going to guess that it's something like this. I mean, that's not right, is it? That's not working. I wonder if we put her like, ooh, I wonder if here's where we use the press photo that they give us. I don't actually have hers right on hand, but I'm going to put this in for now. Something like that? I don't know. Oh, thanks so much. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. That was a fun one to make and like look at the data of. And last time I checked, it has only been 2 weeks, so we need more data before we confirm. But the conversion rate of that font sales page has gone up from 1% to 2.9%. So that's pretty exciting to have had happened. But yeah, I've definitely seen more sales coming through since I made that change, which has been cool. And that was before I made the video about it as well, because now I'm like, the video is going to throw things off because people will be going through the page just to check it out with no intention of buying the font. But yeah. Okay, I think that I need to end stream here because, like I said, I've got that design jam soon, and I need to make sure that I am ready for it and have a bit of a break from my screen before it, I guess, as well. But I feel like we did a lot today. You know, we went from this, well, which one? This empty wireframe to this pretty cool looking thing all filled in. And there's lots, obviously, to still refine and go on with. Yeah, we need to figure out that bloody footer, so maybe that'll be a next project thing. And obviously there's 2 more pages to go as well. I think I'll probably do another stream on Tuesday, maybe around the same time. Yeah, to keep this going, because Tuesdays and Fridays are no meeting days, so that's when I usually have more availability for a sort of stream like this. I try and do the streams in the afternoon so that more US people can join and stuff. But yeah, thanks for joining, thanks for hanging out. Let me pull OBS up and go to this view again. There we go. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. It was super fun, and I hope that you had a good productive time as well. Appreciate all of your company in the chat. It's just nice to have people to chat along with as I'm designing, and for your feedback along the way. That is super fun as well. So yeah, yes, and maybe I will go get a beer. I don't know. We'll see. And hope to see you here next Tuesday for the next one. Yeah. Thanks for joining. Have a good rest of your day.